And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful hump night. And I am doing the exact same. What's going on, you guys? This is a reaction video, okay? And it's a couple of days late. I don't know why I can't never get my camera right, but it's been there. It goes. It's a couple of days late. I was supposed to did this days ago, but my mind been on other stuff. I've been trying to get prepared for this trip to the ATL and things like that. So that's why this wasn't really a priority for me. But today it really wasn't nothing to talk about. So I felt like it ain't nothing to talk about. Why not go ahead and give you guys my reaction to Miss Wanda's live that she did a couple of days ago, because I was actually in that live. I was watching it and all that stuff, but it wouldn't hurt for me to play it again and watch it again. Now I have permission to play her video. She's given T permission as well. She said to T, which T relayed the message back to me, that she said that she does not mind me playing her video and all of those things. Is anybody else having this issue right here? Let me know if y'all can hear me or not. Let me know if y'all can hear me or not, because apparently somebody said they can't hear me. So can y'all hear me? Good. Okay. So before we get into it, all right, y'all know I gotta let y'all know what's going on, because I have been slacking on the promotion of these two segments that are running right now on my channel. So let me go ahead and start out by promoting the very first one, which is Young, Fresh, and New Season 2, all right? It is airing its third episode on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern, and it will be involving web reality blogger Harviana Couture. Okay, he's very hilarious. I think you guys need to give him a shot. But if you want to wait until you guys see the video yourselves and see how we interact and things like that, then okay, y'all gonna see what I see. But it will be airing at 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern Time for Young, Fresh, and New. This is the third episode, so make sure you guys get into it. And also on Sunday, it is Who Was Wrong, Honey? And it will be featuring Miss Shay Renee Online. That is my girl, all right? And it will be airing at the same time at 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you guys tune in. I know that I've been dropping the ball with the promotion of these two, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of it, y'all. But yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of that, all right? So with that being said, we're almost at 200 people already. Almost at 200 already. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into this video. Now, as I stated, this live happened days ago. T already did a response to it. I don't know if anybody else did a response to it. And that's only because, I wasn't really, no shade, but I had to support the bestie first. So as far as I know, nobody else really did no response to it, in my opinion, but T, because I don't recall nobody else doing it. However, the video was like 5 days ago. Like I said, I'm 5 days late, my bad. But we're about to go ahead and get into it, y'all. So we're gonna play. I'm not gonna put it on the screen though, but y'all can still hear it. So we're gonna play it. We're gonna do what we do and all those things. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. All right. All right. Let me play this for y'all. Oh, and if you're brand new to the platform, go ahead and subscribe, honey. This is a good time and a good place to be. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I can't hear her. Hold on.
But the truth to be told, their uncle and their mom was talking about me. Hold on, let me turn this off for a minute. Hold on, y'all. Let me...
Oh, she was on mute at this point. Hold on, y'all.
Who is this?
Okay, here we go.
Was this?
There you go.
They say that her uncle was disrespecting me and my daughter. Who is this man? I never met him a day in my life. Not one time, not one day in my life I met him. I don't know about my other siblings, but I never met this man. Never. And I can't say never. To my girl Marcella, how you doing, baby? How you doing? How you doing? So I think all this started up when I heard the news and sent the news to my brother because my brother didn't even know about it yet. I sent the news to, well, my daughter sent the news to my brother and asked him, have you heard? He said, well, someone called him from a main phone early that morning and he didn't get a chance to answer the phone. But somehow he found out. I mean, he called and Amin told him what was going on and everything. So we didn't want no narrative to get out by saying this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened. No one don't know what happened at this point. So that's the reason why I didn't know what happened. My brother didn't know what happened. Tisha didn't know what happened. None of the Scotts know what happened. So at that time, we called. My brother told me to put out, something to let them know that she passed away, because you know how these bloggers they get outrageous. First thing they want to say, oh, she killed herself, she did this, she did that, she overdosed. They always lying. They ain't gonna never tell the truth. So the thing is, when he heard it, he sent me something, and I put it out. And the first somebody who I could have called to know that it's gonna get out there was my friend Marcella.
Okay, so let me stop it here. Okay, let me stop it right here, y'all. Now, let me preface this by saying these are just my opinions. Number one. Number two, I ain't got no issue with no content creator. If I do have a real issue with one, you would know. Number three, no one should take anything that I say personal. I'm just going by what I see and what I've seen, in my opinion. Now, she said the name of the blogger that she sent it to and she felt like would be the right person to get it out, right? In my opinion, I don't think that would have been, for me, I don't think that would have been the right person to give that to. I get that that's your friend, but this same said friend had an issue with Kiki at one point in time. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't watch folks' videos, because I do. I do. And I've seen this particular blogger's content before. So I've seen some of the things that was said in regards to that. If I'm not mistaken, this particular content creator, was talking about slapping the shit out of Kiki at one point in time. Now, if I'm wrong, I can retract that at a later date, but I could have sworn I heard this person say that. So in essence, that would not be the right person to send it to, in my opinion, because I'm telling you, if something were to happen to me, I would not want you to be sending my stuff to any blogger that's been talking trash about me in any kind of way. It's disrespectful to me and my memory, and it's disrespectful to me and my family, because they have to go back and see that. So, in my opinion, no shade, but I don't think that was the right person to send that to, in my opinion. Although that is your friend and you felt like, that would have been, the best person to do it. Kiki didn't shoot marbles with this person. So therefore, no. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? Again, it ain't no shade. I ain't got no smoke for that person. Absolutely not. But if everybody's talking about this stuff, then why not? That's just me. And another thing too, I feel like the husband should have been the one to make a statement first. You know, I always feel like if a person is married and they got a family with someone, I feel like the immediate family, meaning the kids, the husband, they should be the first ones to make a statement or send it to a blogger that of their choice, in my opinion. That's what I think. That's what I think. Say, for instance, if something, God forbid, something were to happen to me, there's certain YouTubers that I would not want to be reporting about me in the afterlife. If you gonna send something to a blogger, send it to Jamar. If you're gonna send it to a blogger, send it to Josiah. If you're gonna send it to a blogger, send it to Jamie, or send it to Really B, send it to Sakina, send it to House of Aaron, send it to people that y'all know I'm friends with. Don't send it to a person that don't like me. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. So let's continue on.
Yes, my friend Marcella. The family was okay with it. It wasn't like it was a long, long time. It was like right then and there, we immediately said, let's go ahead and put it out to the media, find out that but they won't have no type of guessing game, okay? Saying that she did this or she did that. We knew that we had to put this message out there. So if anybody assuming she did something, we can sue them for, just lying. Because we already told them, hey, get us our piece. Don't go back talking this and talking this, saying that until I think it was the same day. The same day. Her uncle.
Let me remind myself to mention Mims. I just picked out the first names that came to my mind. Let me give Mims all the attention that he needs. Okay. Mims is actually really my friend as well. We talk on the phone periodically. Okay. Me and Mims have a really personal connection. Okay. We're both Aquarius. He's been a good friend to me and all those things. So I never want his light-skinned ass to feel left out of anything that involves me. Although I've named him many times before when I'm talking about my friends that's friends outside of this YouTube thing, even though I've named him beforehand. But let me give him his moment while he's here so he can hear me say it out of my mouth. So yes, Mims would definitely be one of the people to hit up in the event that something happens to me with his light-skinned ass. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back into it, y'all.
I guess he got the news as well. And the uncle decided to take up what he wants to say. And he alluded to what happened. I don't know how y'all took it, but that's what he did, and I didn't like it. And he was like talking directly but indirectly to us. But when he said I was fine when he said me, Tisha, and Marceau. I mean, I was fine because one thing you cannot do, you cannot control me. And I most definitely know you can't control Tisha and Marceau. So I was fine when he said that, but when you put the whole family involved, when he said the Moore family, like my my brother don't have no say so over his daughter.
And I agree with that as well. Okay. The uncle never should have came out and said anything, in my opinion. I feel like the main people that has been out saying anything in regards to this situation were the main ones that shouldn't be saying shit. In my opinion. If anybody should have said something, it should have been her husband. Wanda shouldn't be saying nothing. Tisha shouldn't be saying nothing. The uncle shouldn't be saying nothing. Nobody should be saying anything besides the damn husband. That's who should have been saying something. And everybody wants to, in my opinion, debate about who has the most not clout, but the most say so in anything. Like, well, I'm her auntie, so I can say something, or I'm her cousin, I can say something, or I'm a friend of the family, so I can put it out there on my blog or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody's arguing with one another publicly about this when they shouldn't be arguing about shit because they shouldn't be saying anything. That's my opinion, though. You know.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. The easy way it could have done, if you want to do something like that, let's show you how stupid they are. That was very stupid. So if you was going to do something like that, son, Uncle Ellis, I'm talking directly to you. If you was going to do that, you at least could have been man enough to call us. You could have been man enough to say, hey, I don't want you at the repast, whatever. And
hold on, let me look at Mim's comment real quick. I don't believe Wanda's brother called Wanda and said, give a statement to the press. I could hear him being distraught, but not even considering the media. So you don't think that he called Wanda at all about this? You don't think that he said nothing to Wanda? Ooh, that's a bit. That's a lot. Ooh. The uncle should not have said anything, and neither should Wanda or the blogger. Agreed. If Amin wasn't ready to make a statement, then folks could wait, or he could have selected someone to go speak on his behalf. The rush to get it out to a blogger made no sense. Absolutely. Kiki was not a child. She was an active wife, husband first. Wanda don't know because she's still married with a boyfriend. Her words, not out. Oh my goodness. I don't think he knew the person releasing the statement had bashed his child. Yeah, I agree with that as well. I don't think he knew. I think he called Wanda crying about his daughter, but gave no consideration to give a statement to the press or the blogs. Yeah, I could see that. Let me see. Let's continue on.
then to come and find out you ain't the one that paying for nothing. You ain't paying for nothing. You just there, just like everybody else is just there. Me and little he knew that 3 weeks before all this right here happened, I mean, no, her children knew, all three of her kids knew that I was the one that went to Kiki. Me, maybe about 3 to 4 weeks before this even happened, y'all. I went to my little niece. And that's what they don't know. They don't know. All these people talking they her friends and all this. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I went to my little niece and I talked to my niece. And I asked her, I said, listen, we're going to get past all this shit right here. I don't want to hear no more of it. Do what you got to do. Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, because that's the way we talk. Nobody can control the way we talk. This is the way me and my family talk, okay? I said, I'm done with this shit. I'm going to come and pick up my little niece, which is her daughter. Me and her daughter left after I got through talking to Kiki on the phone. Finally, just some did to come and pick her up. I said, hey, is it okay for me to come and pick her up? We didn't have no beef. I went to her house, picked up my little niece, took them all to the park. They all had a good time. We started about 11 o'clock that day and got through at 12 o'clock that night. Okay? So the little that y'all didn't know that me and my niece did have a talk. We had a talk. Did Connie know about it? I don't know. Did her brother know about it? I don't know. Because as far as I'm concerned, they don't even talk. Only reason I think Connie is in that girl.
I'm going to say this on this particular instance. I see a lot of y'all saying that y'all don't believe Wanda when she says that she spoke to Kiki, she had Kiki's kids and things like that, right? I'm sorry, but I don't think she's lying about that. Because even Tisha said that regardless of the fact that her and Kiki are no longer speaking, the kids still had a relationship. So I don't really think that it's far-fetched that she called Kiki picking up the kids, taking the kids to the park. I don't think she made that up. I don't think she's lying about that. I honestly don't think she's lying about that. Like, y'all can feel however y'all want to about Miss Wanda. I know she has said some crazy ass shit, especially in regards to Kiki, but she's never said nothing out of pocket about the kids. And I do believe that when it come down to those kids, she was, you know what I'm saying, picking them up, taking them to the park or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And I do think that she may have called Kiki in the midst of that and said, you know, I'm done with this shit or whatever. There's a possibility. Just because she said that they're done with this shit, that don't mean that they had a like, you know, that's probably something that she said, but they didn't really have like a real conversation about it. She just expressed that she was done with it. That's all she did. They didn't never get the chance to you know, they didn't really get no chance to talk about everything that they needed to talk about. But in my opinion, she probably did say, I'm done with this shit. That's all she probably said. But, you know, I knew nothing about her talking about no kids' paternity. I could just go about what I've seen. Okay. I ain't see all that. Y'all know I don't be that invested. I don't. I just go by what I see. So she said it. I don't think you lying about it. You know, she said it. She said it. So she did talk about those kids' paternity. Shame on her for talking about them folks' paternity. That's wrong. Let me go ahead and continue.
Her life is because she thought she was gonna be a high professional reality TV person. To be honest with you, I would not lie to y'all. I would not lie to y'all. I would not. And it hurt me to my heart, all the stuff that I'd heard that went down in Huntsville. It's sad. It's very sad. I would not have no reason to lie, so I'm not going to use a legend for today. And in my opinion, because what I'm telling y'all is coming straight from the heart, and it's true. It is true. There's nothing that I'm lying about. Not one thing I'm lying about. I heard that they got here Thursday or Friday, and your daughter died on a Tuesday. That tells me something about you. I heard that you said that you was at Kiki house with Amin, waking up every morning with Amin. That was a lie. You was in Bessemer with your mother. Yep. I heard that a family member called and asked you, Constant, I'm talking to you before I get to your brother. I'm talking to you, Constant. I heard a family member call and made a statement to you that, hey, why are you in Bessemer when everybody here is in Huntsville? And the answer to that was Kiki is gone. Kiki is dead. I don't have no reason to be in Huntsville. Hard pill to swallow. Hard pill to swallow.
Let's continue on. Let me look at some of these comments here. Wanda tells all the business. Well, maybe that y'all hours things went dark. It's no secret that Kiki's mom didn't raise her. Kiki has said it herself. Okay. She probably regrets not fully being able to reconcile. That has to be difficult, but continuously telling your followers all the family business feels wrong. And that is the truth, Mims. That's one of the things that I don't agree with. Like, at the end of the day, Kiki is gone. And I understand that there's a whole lot of stuff that's come along with this shit. There's a lot that has been said, and you want to clear your name on some things and stuff. But in my opinion, it may be best to just leave well enough alone. I just checked my Twitter. I don't have anything in my DMs. let me see. Yeah, but it's no point of constantly talking about where her mama was, what her mama did, how she wasn't there for her. I think she's aware of that. There's no need to constantly bring that up. I don't really know what bashing her mama is gonna do at this point, especially now that she's gone. It's really no need to do that. It's really no need to, honestly. Let me continue.
I just couldn't, that took my breath right there. I couldn't believe it. But you worrying about me, Monso, and Tisha coming to a funeral? Are you actually the family that you should be to your daughter,
Mm.
Constance Lewis, Doc Lewis, Eddie Docs, what's your name? Ellis Dawson? Really? All y'all asses was down there in Bessemer for the balloon release. The main people wasn't there. Did you even think about to go pick up your grandkids to take them to the balloon release? Sad situation. It hurts. But y'all worry about us coming to a funeral? That would hurt me the most. Y'all worry about grown people, and you got kids over there that you could have to spend time with in the absence of your daughter. Y'all want to
see, here's another thing too, because there's, and shout out to the 500 people that's in the chat. Here's another thing too, Miss Wanda. You and Tisha have both stated ever since Kiki died, y'all wanted people to be respectful and give y'all privacy during y'all mourning, right? Okay, that's understood. Why? Because I agree with that. You don't need more BS on you, especially now. I get that. But you want that respect, but you're not giving Miss Constance that same respect, though. You want the fans and everybody else to respect y'all, your privacy and everything under the sun, because y'all grieving. But at the same time, Constance is grieving as well. And you're not giving her that respect. You're not respecting her privacy. You're not, doing all the things that you wanted everybody to do for you. You're taking this opportunity to bash Constance. Now, do I agree with Kiki's mama being all up in chats and shit after her daughter died? Hell no. You need to be somewhere grieving. You need to be with your grandkids. You don't need to be in no bloggers chats doing shit. You don't need to be doing it. But to each his own.
put this out on everybody in the world except for what you have done. Constance, you've never been that mother. I've been telling people for the longest, you've never been that mother. And Alice, let me ask you a question. Did you come to your nephew graduation while you worried about us going to the funeral? Oh, really? Did you go to your nephew 12th grade graduation?
It has nothing to do with the funeral, Miss Wanda.
That's something to think about. This little boy was playing almost pro football, good football guy, young man, a good football player, very good football player. How many games did you go to? How many games did you go to while he was playing high school football as an uncle? How many? How many, Ellis? How many? The stuff y'all did while y'all was here, hurting these people's feelings. Why it wasn't us, it wasn't just us, it was not just us. What y'all did while y'all was here, y'all came here to try to destroy somebody and something. And it didn't happen. It just didn't happen. So that's why I went to the funeral. I showed my last respect for my niece. All y'all on the outside looking in. Y'all on the outside. We with each other every single day. Every single day. You don't know who I talked to, when I talked to him, how did I talk to him. But you guys pitiful and poor excuse to be a family. What you did when you came here was a poor excuse. You came here to tear the other part of the family down.
And I understand her feelings on that. I understand how she would feel like that particular side of the family only came down there to tear down her and her brother's side of the family. I get that. But it's a lot of blame. Sorry. It's a lot of blame to go around about who is a poor excuse for a family about all the things they did, because ain't nobody innocent in this situation. No one's innocent. And I've said that time and time again. Kiki wasn't innocent. Tisha wasn't innocent. Wanda wasn't innocent. Marceau wasn't. Nobody was innocent in this situation. So because you don't like them and because you mad with them, you want to call them out for being poor, excuse for family. But everybody in this whole family situation has done wrong. And there's a lot that needs to be taken account for. We don't want to point fingers at each other. If we're going to point the finger, let's point it like you did it. Oh, you did it. When she was alive, you said this. Now that she dead, you doing this. You know, like we don't need to do that. If we're going to blame one another, if we're going to point fingers at everybody as a whole, the whole family. Because it ain't just no one person that did wrong by a person. Everybody did wrong, including the deceased. You feel what I'm saying? So it's crazy. And this is why it should not be in the public. And not to mention, we shouldn't be comparing graduations to funerals. That man don't live in Alabama, Wanda. As far as I know, he don't live in Alabama. But I understand her feelings now. She don't let's not act like she don't have no right to feel the way that she does, because I mean, I think she said it in an interview that she did with me about 2 years ago that Constance's side of the family looked down on them as a family. That's what Miss Wanda said, now allegedly, if I can remember correctly. So this always been a thing. These folks don't like each other, but let's continue.
And it's sad. It's so sad. You thought you can put that in our head, but you already know that wasn't gonna rock. We was not rocking with what you say. Maybe if they had told me that Alice or the mama is paying for the funeral, I probably would have respect that. Y'all came here to be spectate, whatever that word is you want to use. Let me get my little niece to figure out what that word is, so I can put that out there too. Since they saying I didn't do everything else, I know what the words I'm saying. I may not can pronounce it good, but anyway, y'all was out here just to start mess. That's all y'all came here for. I want to know, why was y'all even there at the funeral? Why? Why was y'all there? Because it wasn't love. But what I heard, it was a...
Now, Wanda, you can't ask them why they were at the funeral, because that's the same question that everybody had for you and Tisha. Why were y'all at the funeral? And the reason why they were asking you this, because you wasn't even fucking with Kiki at the time that she passed away, and Kiki wasn't fucking with y'all, and Kiki was done with y'all, and Tisha said that the relationship was dead to her. So there's a lot of questions to go around. Like, I just don't feel like, and I like Miss Wanda, but I got to call a spade though. You don't have the right to ask nobody why the hell they was at the funeral. Now, come on now, girl. You can't ask that damn question, you know?
A whole bunch of mess. That's why y'all was there. That's why you guys were there. So you started with us. You started with some of immediate family there. I heard the cousin was cussed out on the Dawson side. Yeah, I heard about it. I heard about it. I heard about it. They was cussed out through Miss and Mr. Constant and her brother. Y'all came down here and started shit. Y'all was some shit starter. That what y'all was. Y'all was like a motherfucking fly. Y'all laying on whatever head or whatever ass y'all wanted to land on. That what y'all was. Y'all was some flies laying on shit. Y'all was landing on anything y'all can land on. Because y'all was full of shit. I guess we was the flies, I must say. We was some flies landing on y'all asses. Because y'all had a lot of flies that y'all want to air out. So, but I never heard, to be honest, I never heard of this uncle. I never seen him. Never. But I did not come on here to stay long because I still feel for what went on, what happened, how it happened, when it happened, not my concern. Only thing I know, my niece is gone. Only thing y'all know, we had arguments, we had our little fuss, we did this, we did that, but we kind of made up a little bit at the end. At the end, we did that. I talked to my niece, and we both talked together. So it's Gucci. It was okay. But for y'all to get out there and say, you don't need to go to the funeral, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that. Who are you? You control your family. Y'all need to get out of the family affairs. It has nothing to do with you guys. Nothing. Nothing at all to do with you guys. Because y'all know, when my daughter was telling them that my niece was not ready, y'all took it to a whole nother level. Y'all saying she was jealous of her. She was this, she was that. Y'all took it to a whole different ball game. But somebody slipped her into the back door. Somebody slipped her into the back door. But let me say, I'm just about done with this whole thing, this whole YouTube shit, this whole everything. I'm just about done with it. But what y'all not gonna do, shut me up or set me down. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. And I heard one person say it on one day live, oh, if that's what have been, if the shoe was on the other foot, and if it was Tisha passed away, and she told Kiki them not to come there, oh, it would have been hell to pay. It would have been hell to pay. No, it wasn't. Because one thing about Wanda and her family, we don't believe in all that mess. You have not heard one of my family came on live or nowhere.
That's true.
Down in no family and saying, oh, we're gonna come, we're gonna do that. Because if it had been my daughter and the shoe was on the other foot, guess what? My mama would roll over in her grave. My mama would roll over in her grave if I had told one of my nieces not to come to her funeral. Come to Tisha's funeral. If the shoe would have been on my foot. Okay?
Okay, first of all, thank you for the super chat. And it says there's way too many egos involved here. And when they really should be grieving and supporting the children and spouse left behind that are hurting, period. I agree with that. Definitely.
My daughter know not to go say, oh, none of y'all come because y'all had an argument. Man, family fight every day. Every day, family fight. Every single day. Sisters and brothers, cousins, all of you guys. If you have never had a fault with your family, hit me in the face hard. And we're gonna get to that too. I'm gonna see what time it is because I don't want to miss my friend thing that's going on later. Hit me in the face. Because we all have family members. Some of y'all even fight with y'all mama. Let's own your cousin, sisters and brother. Y'all cuss y'all own mama out. Now that's the ridiculous part.
Nah, I ain't never did
That's the sad part.
I ain't never did that.
It's sad, but it's true. Y'all know what's telling the truth.
I ain't never did that.
This young lady said that she was a friend of Kiki. But the two people that she said was friend of hers, where y'all was? I miss y'all at the funeral. I was coming to see was all of her friends gonna be there. Yeah. My niece was beautiful though. She was very beautiful. But so happened to the two people she called her friend, one was on the show and one was off the show. One of them was a blogger. Those are her friends. Neither one of them didn't show up. But one of them, I'm not gonna say the other one, but one of them made money off of her. Off of deceased. But y'all gonna talk about what Funky Dineva said? And you got people over there making markers and making money off the dead? And y'all gonna say what Funky Dineva said? Come on. Y'all over there, I mean, y'all said y'all didn't want the money back. Why y'all did not send the cash app to her children then? Why y'all didn't do that? Why y'all didn't take the money that she took from you guys and said, since y'all so concerned about her going to the funeral, why y'all say—
Wait a minute, y'all. I had, like, if y'all noticed that I was looking down, honey, I had got a message and it stated that that somebody from Vietnam was trying to log into my account. What the what the and who the what? Anyway, continue. Let me continue on with this.
So she didn't go. She didn't pay for no plane ticket. She didn't pay for no bus ticket. She didn't pay for no cab. She didn't pay for anything. She got $1,300 or $1,200 and didn't go. A concerned friend would have said, well, since I didn't go, not do y'all want y'all money back, let me call and find out where is her oldest son cash app so I can send it to you. Tonight before I leave, I'm gonna make sure I give you his cash app name, but you can send it to him because he's getting ready to go to college. And if you got money from somebody that you want to go to his mama funeral, send that money to him. Send that money directly to him. Scammers. You calling somebody a thief? A scam is better than a thief. They way better than a thief. Because a scammer would kill you for real, for real, for real. They would take everything you got. But I just want you to know, young lady, you're not her friend either. Because you didn't have to wait till the funeral day to come. If you was her friend, you would have been there. And I do mean been there. You're not her friend, sweetie. You're not. No, you're not. You're not her friend. We're going to keep we're going to keep a buck, okay? You was not her friend. You were never her friend. You want to get information out of her. You want to use that child, and you did everything you could to use her. Even in her grave, you use her dinging for money. This is a sad situation. Very sad.
Well, I guess.
Wait, let me see where his cash app at, just in case.
I'm gonna fast forward through that part because she's talking about another blogger, and I don't want to be involved in that shit. There, let me continue.
That's the reason why she hated my brother so much that she came out looking just like my brother spit her out. That's how bad her mama hated my brother. And the mama, her mama hated my brother them. Not gonna say her mama, because her mama is a sweet person. I'm talking about constant mama now. She's a sweet person. I'm gonna take that back. I think she's a nice person. But I don't know. I don't know. She been with that man so long. He's a hater something. He is hater. I mean, you cannot. Hater is a take hater on another whole ball game dealing with him. He is something else. You hear me?
Yeah, I think that's about enough, because I think at this point she was mainly just regurgitating a lot of things that she said before about Kiki's maternal side of her family, basically, right? So I don't really think I need to keep going much farther into this live. I think I could end it here. But what I will say about it is this right here. And thank you guys for taking out the time to watch this live that I'm doing, even though this video is like 5 days old and I'm supposed to do this reaction days ago. But y'all know. However, this is what I'm gonna say, right? Even though somebody from Vietnam was trying to log into my I'm so glad I got that message. But anyway, I feel like all of the family stuff should not be on social media. That's the first thing that I'm gonna say. None of it should be on social media. Nobody should be speaking on it. I do think that Wanda has, please don't stone me for saying it, but I do think that Wanda has every right to respond in which she did, because the uncle did come for her first. Do I think that she needed to talk about family stuff? No. But if she wanted to respond, that was her right, because the uncle called for her first. Now, mind you, the uncle did apologize for the statement that he made, but we can't take away from the fact that the uncle came out here first and said something to Wanda first, and she responded. So that's number one. I didn't say it was right. What I said was, he said something first, she said something back. That's fair, in my opinion. Number two, all this talk about family and what the mama did or what the mama didn't do in the past, that's one thing. But if they're past it already, then we could let it go. Clearly, Kiki and her mama have let it go. You need to let it go, Ms. Wanda. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they've clearly moved on. They have a relationship now. All is forgiven. We can move on. Like, you bringing up their issues and stuff like that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You feel what I'm saying? It just don't. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And I just feel like you trying to bring that up doesn't change how people may feel about you at this moment. It just doesn't. So at the end of the day, you just got to take the bitter with the sweet, to be quite honest. I mean, that's what you got to do. I just don't like how it's being made to be like, you know, everybody rushing to be the first to do this and rushing to be the first to do that. Everybody's trying to, you know, stake their claim and things like that. So it is what it is. The uncle wasn't just responding to the content creators. He specifically said something about Wanda, Tisha, and Marceau not coming to the funeral. He definitely said that. Now, come on now. Y'all ain't gonna do that. Yeah, he said something about the CCs, but he also said that the Moore family should not be there. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do think that she could have just kept it on the uncle instead of bringing it to Miss Constance, because at least I don't recall seeing Constance say anything on social media, but I know the uncle did. So if you want to come at somebody, You could have just came for the uncle and just left it where it was with that. Instead of just coming for everybody. Leave it at the uncle. He the one who said something. So, absolutely not. Julia, I think I already said it at the very beginning that I didn't agree with that. I think I said that already. I think I made that clear that I didn't agree with that. I don't know if you're talking to me or if you're talking to the people in the comments, but I definitely already said that I didn't agree with that. I just feel like no one should have said anything but a mean. That's it. That's how I feel. And at this point, as of 2 days ago, maybe Tisha said that they lost another family member. So you do know that they say that death comes in threes. It absolutely does. It comes in threes. And now they're, dealing with the loss of yet another family member at this point. I think that everybody should stay off social media and grieve, especially everybody in this family. Wanda don't need to go live no more. At least not right now. She just lost a sister, then lost her niece right behind it. And then right after she lost her niece, she lost another niece. So at this point, let it go. Let's not go live no more. And all those things. I do think that regardless of what they went through, I do feel like she has a right to grieve. That is still family, regardless of whether you talked or not, still family. Like I said, my childhood friend just passed away back in May, and I hadn't really talked to him in years. The first time I talked to him was maybe 2021 when his mama died, and I came and I showed my support. But even then, it still hurt. It doesn't hurt any less just because you're not talking to somebody. It actually hurts more when you don't talk to them. So I just feel like keep the blogs out of y'all shit, keep the public out of y'all shit, and just move forward. Because clicking your button and going live, or the uncle making posts on Facebook or Instagram or wherever he made the damn post at. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that does nothing but make it worse. A lot of times family members go through things and they fight with one another and they push it on Facebook and it makes it worse. I just feel like once something hits Facebook or once anything hits social media, period, the relationship is done. I don't really with or rock with people that puts things on social media in regards to me. Like if you got a problem with me, you come to me. Don't click your button going live on me. Don't post a status about me. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Especially if we friends, if we family. You got my phone number. You can FaceTime me and cuss me out. You can call me and cuss me out. But don't bring it to social media. Don't make no subs. Don't do none of that. Because I cut people off forever when they bring stuff to social media. So no family and business should be on social media at all. That's how I feel. And that's what I took from it. I know she said that she was coming back soon. I think she was gonna talk about other things that has happened and things like that, but I'm not really sure. But I don't think that she should, honestly. I think she just need to let it leave well enough alone, to be honest. That's just what I think, though. However, I wish them all the best. I'm hoping that the family continue, they grieve properly and just deal with whatever they got to deal with, because they got enough going on as we speak. Thank you for the super chat again. Sometimes a response can indicate guilt and truth, and that is very true. But y'all, let me see. I would say if we don't know them personally, we shouldn't be saying stuff. We really don't know before the show they was family and they have edits. Remember that. Absolutely. But I'm gonna end it by saying, let's stop talking about family business on social media. Let's stop talking about kids. Let's stop talking about mamas. and all those things. Now, I might sound like a hypocrite because I've discussed my own family issues on YouTube. However, these are family issues that have already happened, and they are aware that I've talked about it, because at the end of the day, I talk about things that other people are going through. So it's not in a malicious way. It's just me telling my story, because that's a part of my story. But I'm not here to disrespect nobody. I'm just here to tell my truth, because I know other people deal with the same things that I deal with. So I don't really think it's the same, but it kind of is. But you know, okay. They say, we don't know your family though, Scotty. Okay, you got it. It's the truth. So, but that's about it. I appreciate the 600 people that was in this live. I appreciate you guys for watching. And that's all I really got. I'll talk to you guys at another time. I think I'll be going live tomorrow. What I'm gonna, cause I'm gonna be in Atlanta for 9 days. After tomorrow, I'm gonna be gone. So y'all will be seeing me in another background for like 9 days straight. I still be doing videos while I'm gone and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna do it the best way that I know how. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, we're about to get up out of here. So this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, I am up out of here, and I will leave you guys with a snippet of Bando's new record, Don't Sweat. I'm out here, y'all. Bye.
Don't shake your ass, booty acting up. Don't grab your drinks, maybe pass the Dutch. Damn, shorty bad, looking bad as fuck. Don't sweat it, ain't no competition, I said it. Don't exist to the beef, motherfucker, I did it. Pull up, knock your corns like Mario. Couldn't stop me do 100 miles of cardio. Damn. You niggas stay faking, you niggas stay hating, you niggas so basic. You felt the one, so don't test me, nigga. My team leave the weapon, Joe Pesci, nigga. They hate to see me win, so I cause them frustration. Hate to see my name, so I give them penetration. Bro, running this race on you fucking lanes. Spin the block, big old bitch, tucking chain. Bam.
Nigga high. Don't sweat. Don't stop. Don't sweat. Nigga high.